I just need to air this out with you because I hear it a lot. I hear so many high performers with perfectionism say, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. And so this is then an affirmation, a statement to the universe that you are never quitting anything. And you might even take pride in it too. You might actually wear it as a badge of honor that you are not a quitter. And so you continue then to attempt to prove to yourself that you can stick with something no matter what. Because you are not a quitter, are you? When you say to yourself, and you might even say to others, I'm not a quitter, you create immense suffering for yourself. Immense. And I know because I have, trust me, been the one to say that. I have very much lived by that affirmation of I'm not a quitter. For a long time, I did not quit a lot. I stayed with the things that I started and committed to and went for, right? Because I had this vision in my mind of completing it. I had a vision of what completed would mean. And so if you have that attachment to that vision, you become, what I say, kind of tied to it. You're not flexible anymore. You are strict. You're the opposite of flexible. You're rigid, so to speak. So you become rigid and resistant towards change, towards you shifting, towards you growing, towards the other person growing and shifting. See? And so you might say, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. And so the more you keep on affirming this to yourself subconsciously or consciously for that matter, it sinks deeper and deeper and deeper into your body. And so what happens then is that when it sinks into your body, you become that which is not a quitter. So you begin basically not quitting anything. But look, here's an invitation to look at it a little differently. Here's an invitation to look at it so differently, so radically differently, that it can actually help you and serve you in your blooming. Did you know that a lot of the high performers with perfectionism that I have worked with, that have taken on the mindset that I am a quitter, they have actually bloomed because they have begun deciding to quit and seeing quitting as something that is beneficial to their growth, to the love of themselves, of others, to the connection to themselves and others. That it's actually beneficial to quit. It's good. Okay? It's actually not even good. It's neutral. That's what it is. Quitting is neutral. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not right or wrong to quit. It's neutral. It is what it is. You see, the sunflowers and the bloomers that I help and serve and that I'm here for, they have committed to quit. And they quit all the time. They quit a lot of things. But you see, people use that term, well, I'm not a quitter, as a way to avoid doing the courageous thing that scares them, which is ending something that no longer works for them. So I ask you, are you, by saying, I'm not a quitter, are you avoiding doing the courageous thing, which is ending something, which is cutting the cord, which is saying, I'm done with this, saying, I'm open to something new? Are you avoiding doing the courageous thing? Because courage takes bravery. It takes immense integrity with your connection to self. You see, if you stay in a relationship, let's say, or a career or a situation that is no longer aligned with your values, your fulfillment, or who you truly are in your essence, that's actually losing. That's not winning, that's losing. That is actually wilting and falling. It truly is. If you look upon it like that, because that's losing connection with yourself. When you are not quitting something that you know deep down through persistent and consistent intuition guiding you to quit it, if you still don't quit it, that's losing connection with yourself. You see, it's not quitting when you end something that no longer aligns. What you're actually doing is staying committed to yourself. You're then committed to the light and the sunflower and the bloomer within you that you might not have or feel like you have connection with it right now, but it is there. That is why you have that knowing that it's time to quit. So I invite you to shift your mindset from I'm not a quitter to I am a quitter, and I'm proudly a quitter. I'm a quitter that consciously quits. Look back at your life and ask yourself, where did I quit something that actually brought me closer to myself? When did I wait with quitting something and ended up losing myself in it and losing the connection to myself in it? It's a good idea to have a look at your patterns from the past when it comes to quitting, because you probably have a tendency or a pattern regarding quitting. And it typically is something that roots in a perfectionistic paradigm of thinking that something is right or wrong, good or bad, and that is what is blocking you. So I invite you to begin to think differently about this. You can go to bloombeyond.com/apply to apply to join the Bloom Beyond tribe as well, to come into our community, to be surrounded by others who are actually committed to becoming greater quitters. Being able to get to that place where you see quitting as neutral. It's not that you're just going to go around quitting everything and leaving everything behind unconsciously. It's about getting in touch with that essence within you that already knows whether something is worth your energy, your precious life force energy, or not. Whether this is a time to quit something, draw a line in the sand and say, I choose this bright, brave, and balanced timeline instead. I leave behind pushing, proving, and pleasing. That is what I support you with, and what this beautiful tribe supports you with. And you can be part of that for a free monthly cohort. So you can go to bloombeyond.com/apply to apply, and I might see you, and we might see you on the other side.